Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Now this is time I have to go abroad, and that too for a long time. Next month I'm actually going to Switzerland, and I'm returning to Chennai on 27th of September. I have some events in Chennai. 28th and 29th September I have some events. So then I thought, since I'm coming back to Chennai, why not I do a workshop before I'm leaving to Dubai. So therefore, we are launching all trend following workshop, which is on October 4 and 5 in Chennai. So those who are interested may look at the description for the details. You may contact our office. What a pleasant surprise today. The last 3 trading sessions, Nifty fell about 550 to 600 points. Today, shot up 200 points. Are there any good news? Of course, there are some good news. Number one is a better than expected GDP data, 7.8%. But again, GDP data is a lag indicator, not a lead indicator. So what happened in the last 3 months, that is reflected in the GDP data. But what is going to happen the next 3 months, only the Trump only knows. Second thing, the better than expected auto sales. So people thought, August month, this auto sales data will not be good. But despite the bad expectation, the last 15 days, people might have postponed the purchase. The data was a decent data. In fact, today, auto index is the best performer in the sectoral indices. And then expectation that, GST meeting on September 3 and 4. So before the end of this week, there will be some concrete results from the GST Council. And also, not to forget, the US court ruling against the Trump tariff. But once again, all these have to be taken with a pinch of salt, and don't think that the market has reversed. Market will be shooting up. And, as I told you, better than expected GDP data is a lag indicator, not a lead indicator. US court ruling against Trump tariff, that's not the Supreme Court rule. So if this ruling is from Supreme Court, then definitely that is to be celebrated. But this is appeals court. So Trump has already indicated that he will be going to Supreme Court. And GST meeting 3 and 4, we have to wait for the clarity. Already there are some news today, pre-market I said, the 350cc engine plus motorbikes will come under 40% category and this and that. Better than expected auto sales data is okay. So ever since the inflation data came lower about 2 months before, so for the last 2 months, this auto sector has been doing very well, performing very well. And today morning, the major index, IT index. In the morning itself, Infosys and TCS did very, very well. I think particularly Infosys has shot up nearly 2%. Surprisingly, the top 2 stocks, Reliance and HDFC Bank. So number 1 stock, HDFC Bank, number 2 stock, Reliance, both were down around 0.3, 0.35% during the day, while the Nifty kept on moving higher. So towards the end of the day, there was some recovery in Reliance indices, but HDFC Bank is looking very, very bad. So Bank Nifty has recovered to some extent, but it's still like far away from, a good recovery. So as I told you, at least now, one thing is good. The Nifty closed below 24,500 only once in the last 3 months, or I think twice. I don't remember exactly. The 24,335 support has been held today. It's something really very good that Nifty closed above 24,500. So as long as Nifty is not closing below 24,500 once again, so we can expect some kind of a recovery. That recovery will not be very, very powerful. It's going to be very, very weak recovery only. So at least, 24,500 to 25,100. So maybe the range for next few trading session. And moreover, Today US market is closed, so because of that there will be no global cues, major global cues. So usually around this type, the domestic institutions put a lot of buy order, right? So tomorrow we should be happy if the Nifty closes around 24,700. On Friday, the 24,500, 24,600 call options added in huge quantities. So there was a complete unwinding of that. And now the reverse, 24,600 put and 24,500 put added huge open interest. So looking at the open interest and other things, it looks like, tomorrow the Nifty might settle down between 24,600 and 24,800. So if it closes above 24,700, that's really a fantastic, given the ferocious fall in just 3 trading sessions. As expected, the volatility index also came down, and it has come down drastically. I think now the volatility index is again below 12. Because US market is closed, of course FII will be a seller. Like nowadays nobody bothers about FII selling. Tomorrow we are likely to open, slightly positive or slightly negative. And in fact, today most of the Asian markets were down, but despite that, our market had a very, very decent rally. So let us hope that 24,500 support is being held. We'll see what is going to happen for the next few trading sessions. So meanwhile, the silver price all-time high, the gold price all-time high, and then today MCX share shot up for 5%. Right? So then I thought, okay, if shot up, then my hands are very, very itchy, and I went and sold a 9,000 call option in MCX, and then I sold 6,200 put option. So 6,200 to 9,000, if this MCX trades, then I will make some money. If not, I will be doing some kind of adjustments. So after a long time, I just touched some stock option. Otherwise, I told you the TCS I sold 3,000 put option last month. So that has gone to zero. Again, this month also I sold 3,000 put option. Just 2 lots. If it falls below that, I can take delivery. But luckily, TCS is taking support around 3,000. Now today it has actually closed well above 3,100. So remaining things we will discuss tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.